right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell. And on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns. And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick out of Villanova, and his father carved out a 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote, how hard he worked just to get unguaranteed contracts showed me that I have to work 10 times harder. I thank him for letting me see that at a young age. Guys?
Family business. Allie, thanks. Well, Doris, in these early games, it's always interesting to see which teams get off to a solid start.
NBA, there always seems to be some surprises. You have those teams that come into the season heavily favored to get to an NBA championship, and maybe they hit some bumps in the road. Who knows, new personnel, new coach. But listen, how you start can surprise you, but it's how you finish that matters most.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Devin Booker out there with Jumpman. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot. Zion Williamson out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
That's good from Doncic. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
VA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Tatum against James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
That free throw good from James. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Here's Beal. Pass to Williamson. Tatum from long range. No luck on that one. James against Tatum. That's good from Durant on the assist from James.
Well, this is why you can run the offense and play LeBron at point guard. If you're open, he will find you.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Beal into the lane. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires for 3. Durant pulls it in. First quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, sweet move. Out to James. Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Williams finds Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Durant pulls it in.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
And here's Turner. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Now here's Doncic. Inside. Williams' shot is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Left side, Morant. Shot, left block. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. On the wing, Tatum. From behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Beal outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Here's Paul. Wagner with a screen on Brunson. Paul with it. Turner covering. Tatum inside. He's against Turner. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 5.
Jason Tatum working into the mid-range area of the floor. Sometimes that's the only shot available.
George against Westbrook. George passes to Barnes. Outside Brunson. 4 on the clock. For 3, George. It's rebounded by Wagner. Shooting about 43% since tip-off. Pass to Tatum. Outside Paul. Over Brunson. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Ivy. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's George in at the 3. Can't hit that one. George against Westbrook. Over George. Westbrook can't hit. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. Hachimura left side. Pass to Westbrook. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Goes to the away team.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence. but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by George. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Barnes. To the paint. Tipped. Westbrook outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, when Russell Westbrook is attacking and getting downhill, forget about it. The fouls are going to come on the defense.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Now here's Durant. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Shot clock at 6. Over Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
Free throw is good from Durant. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
And both free throws good for Durant.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James is second. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Tatum. George defending. Misses the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And Durant with the block.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Drains the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Brunson.
Substitution for the away team. Ja Morant.
So it's the home team now. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Durant. Over Williams. Durant, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to Beal. Williams finds Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Beal. A shot to stop the drought. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up by 11. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella, too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. I just this game reminded me of one of your games.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the home team.
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
They've got Bradley Beal, Zion Williamson out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Tatum, and he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 10 points.
Yeah, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Doncic. Unloads from 13. The bank shot, no good. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Tatum. He's got 5. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Tatum. Puts up a three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Give him 8.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Up top, Durant. Over Williamson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Tatum passes to Beal. Doncic outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
That's good from Doncic. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Doncic hits them both.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And here's Paul. Outside Porter. To the middle. Releases. Misses the baby hook.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Brunson against Paul. For 3, George. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. George has got 6.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Porter with a screen on Monk. Doncic. And that one's long. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. George for 3. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Monk against Doncic. Oh, and Jackson with the block. George against Porter. Outside Brunson. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Back to Brunson. Beyond the arc.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Miles Turner, LeBron James out there with Barnes. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Morant in at the point. Williams a screen on Barnes. The kick out to Conley. Inside. Williams in the post. Turner covers.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
The baseline, Jay. Shot's good by James.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Here's Banchero. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Now here's Monk. There's the three. Pure from three-point range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Tatum. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay. Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker's certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
That free throw good from Booker. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Now here's Conley. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Booker. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Scotty Barnes. Malik Monk.
Shooting 52% from the floor so far. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Back to Tucker. Simmons with a screen on Wagner. Tucker, the pass to Simmons. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mo Wagner.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Simmons with the bucket.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Doncic with the bucket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Ivy. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
For me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.